Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Toastmasters 101 from an Australian perspective, with an Australian accent. I'm about to talk to you about my personal experiences with Toastmasters. As a person with autism, I found speaking in front of people very difficult. I found socialising very difficult because I don't have a lot of eye contact and I get really nervous. Not just in front of a lot of people, but just in front of anybody. It makes it really difficult for me to communicate. But Toastmasters has helped me overcome my challenges. Back in the year 2008, I went to a conference about people with autism and Asperger's, and they presented their own speeches from their own experiences on February the 18th, which is the day of Hans Asperger's birthday. They don't celebrate Hans Asperger's Day anymore because Asperger's has been merged into autism spectrum, and there has been some speculation that Hans Asperger's was not the kind of hero that people once thought he was. That's for another video altogether, not even about Toastmasters. But I'm here to talk about my experiences with Toastmasters and that speaker, who was the accountant for Empower, for the organisation which is called Empower Autism. That's not relevant. He spoke about how he battled clinical depression because he had trouble in his job. He had trouble speaking up about problems and he was really needing help, which is where he got some help, and he had Toastmasters helping him to overcome those anxieties. It took me 7 years after that to really take Toastmasters seriously, because I didn't really know any Toastmasters clubs existed where I'm from in the Netherlands. And I was also a janitor at a school, and that would have clashed with attending Toastmasters because I didn't drive it, and I don't drive. Although I have a license, I don't drive, and I couldn't drive to the venues to attend the clubs. But after working it anymore as a cleaner, I had some time to go to a Toastmasters meeting and to check Toastmasters out. So I went to the website, looked for a local club in Cleveland, Australia, Brisbane. I found this club called Redlands, which met at the Queensland Country Women's Association building, a small building right next to the train station, which is right next to a bay called Baby Bay. I went to the first meeting and I loved it. I knew straight away that I was going to be a member of this club. You have to attend the meeting at least twice to be even considered a member, but I went to my second meeting and I signed the application. There is a fee, a small fee to become a Toastmaster, much better than joining any professional public speaking club. They charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This only charge about $50 or $60 per year. And it's a great value. I'll talk about all the membership stuff in another video, but I'm just talking about how it has helped me. So I joined in July 2015, and I have not looked back. I won some contests, like I said in my previous video. I went to the area level. And I've bombed quite a few speeches, and I still bomb speeches because there's a lot of new stuff to go learn. You gotta continue to focus hard to focus on public speaking when you have trouble with the eye contact and the nervousness. Which is why we have evaluations, and everybody in a Toastmasters club has the same issues with feeling nervous on stage. They're not professionals, although some of them work in professional organisations, have really good professional skills, but they're not professionals and they're just on the same boat as it. They're going to stumble, They're real, they're authentic. They make a lot of sense. I decided to continue. This was my club. It really helped me understand what Toastmasters. It wasn't just about communication. I had to go through a path, like a special booklet, which I don't have the special booklet anymore. And some people wish they could have that booklet back. A physical booklet. Because a lot of people are not very happy with this new pathway system, where you got to go onto the website to. Some people are not very computer literate, and that's what turns a lot of people off, is the lack of computer literacy. And a lot of online clubs also made it difficult for people to want to be face-to-face. But I prefer face-to-face clubs, which is why I joined Empire Statesman as my second club. You can join more than one club, but I choose just join one club so I can build a social experience. Because that being in a live audience, a physical live audience, is what helps me speak. I said in my previous videos that I'm going to interview people, but I haven't got to that stage of planning anything like that just yet. But it's going to happen. I'm going to keep my word about what I said in my first video and learn not to procrastinate. I've got some wonderful people in my club. Actually, 2 other members of my club are on the autism spectrum. A third extra member is the mother of the member on the autism spectrum from the Empire Statesman. They are very good speakers when they get the chance to speak in public. And I'll sign off right now, but in my third video and future videos, I'm going to go even deeper. I'm going to scaffold about what I just said and actually build upon this whole Toastmasters experience. And you will be very impressed and very entertained.